That's Moosilauke, or Moosilauke.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
See you for dinner.
All right, I'll be there.
Don't get lost. See you, Moose.
Climbing Mount Moosilauke this morning. I don't know if it's pronounced Moosilauke or Moosilauke. Moosilauke is more fun to say, so I'm going with it. Besides, if I see a moose, I'm lucky. Get it? Haha, dad joke. These cairns are used as blazes up above the tree line because there's no place to paint a white blaze. So just kind of follow that cairns and the path next to it, and you'll find your way to the top. I'm coming up on the summit real soon here. Probably a quarter mile from it, and I'll stop and have lunch. I picked today to do this. I was going to wait till tomorrow because I've been told it's going to be bad weather today. The climb up's about, I can't remember, 4, maybe 5 miles. It's the first 4,000 footer I've climbed in quite a while. It could be as far back as Tennessee, I don't remember. But it's a pretty good climb. Not that difficult, just long and steep and rocky. But the downside, meaning the north side, when I go down, will be far more difficult. And it's recommended you do not do that in the rain. So, being that the rain kind of shifted from being today to tomorrow, I went ahead and shifted my plans. Instead of just taking a 0 today and waiting for tomorrow, is hike today. And then I can keep hiking tomorrow as long as the terrain isn't as difficult. This one, right now I'm kind of above the tree line. You know, just a few evergreens, but nothing really tall up here. And it really is gorgeous. I can't wait to get to the top and see the view. I'll show you in a minute. There's a lot of day hikers that come up here, and through hikers that'll stop and have lunch or a snack or just rest and take in the view, which is, I'm going to be having lunch up here. It's getting close to 12. It's like 4 layers of mountains out there, maybe 5. I've been descending Mount Moosilauke for the last 2 hours alongside this river, this waterfall. The sound and the look of this, it makes me do 2 things. It makes me thirsty as all get out, and it makes me want to pee. 18. Let me bring you up to speed on the last 48 hours here in New Hampshire. A couple of months ago, a YouTube subscriber of mine, Allison Lambert, reached out to me and said that every year she and her husband host a thru hiker, a northbound or southbound thru hiker in their home for a day, 2 days, 3 days, whatever is most convenient or comfortable for them. And they will offer shuttle services to and from the trail. You can take a zero, swim in their pool all afternoon if you want. They'll run you to Walmart to get your resupply. They'll do your laundry. They will cook you breakfast and dinner and pack you a lunch. If you decide to slack pack, they will handle slack packing services. So it was basically an all-inclusive everything, just to be able to remain connected to the trail, because Allison wants to do her own through hike someday real soon. And so we were able to coordinate it and get together, and she picked me up at the trailhead day before yesterday, and I spent the night at her home. Was able to go there, take a nice hot shower, spent the night at her home, and had dinner, veggie lasagna, absolutely wonderful. They're vegetarian, she and her husband, but she made me meatballs. So I had veggie lasagna with meatballs, and it was delicious. The next morning, she cooked me a big breakfast and then took me to the trail, and I climbed Mount Moosilauke, or Moosilauke as I like to call it. The trek to go over that 4,800-foot mountain was an all-day affair. She dropped me off at the trailhead at 8:30, picked me up at 3:30 in the afternoon, right as I had arrived at the base of the north side of the mountain. Took me back home. I had steak tips for dinner and an Asian salad and some leftover lasagna. And then this morning we had another big breakfast, and then she brought me back to the trailhead again. It's about an hour and a half from her house to here, so she made that trip 4 times to be able to accommodate this and pull this off. Lovely home. They've got 40 acres. It's gorgeous out there. Their downstairs is a full apartment. A fully equipped apartment. It has its own kitchen, its own bathroom, all the privacy you want. Big old comfortable bed, and it was just wonderful. So I want to thank Allison and Neil for their hospitality. They did a wonderful job taking care of me, and I got resupplied and laundry done and everything. So it was absolutely a great 48 hours. I didn't miss a day of hiking because I did 9 miles to get to her the first day, and I did 9 miles yesterday. And anything 8 or over is considered a hiking day for me. Anything less than 8 is considered a Nero, and of course a 0 is a day when you don't move at all. I haven't taken a 0 since I left Rock and Soul Hostel in Pennsylvania, and I wanted to just keep the ball moving forward. So 9 miles a day for 2 days doesn't sound like a lot, but honestly, these mountains are seriously up and down, and it takes all day to go over one big mountain. It's about 12:30 now, and I've been on the trail for 4 hours, and I've gone about 4 miles, maybe 4.5 miles. I've got 300-foot mountain in front of me, and I'm going to be starting that real soon, and hope to finish it today, but it'll probably bring me to a 12-mile day, and that will be considered a big day in New Hampshire. It's not easy, these mountains. They go up, they go down. They don't go switchbacks like Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee. Legend has it that they started building the trail from south to north, and their budget allowed for switchbacks, so it would be a longer trail. But as they got further north, they ran out of money, and they just started going up and down. And so this trail up here in New Hampshire is difficult, and these mountains are the highest mountains on the AT, with the exception of 1 or 2 down south. So it's going to be an interesting next couple of, I would call it 2 weeks. You know, I've got about a week and a half, I think, that it's going to take me to get through New Hampshire, and then Maine is the toughest state of all, and that comes next.